Hi friends, welcome back to Mark's Speed Shop. Thanks for coming back, thanks for watching. Now wait, before you turn the video off, because you don't see a car behind me, let me explain. I've had a heck of a week. I'll tell you a little bit about that too. The power's been off for like over 3 days. No heat, no lights, nothing, no filming, no power in the shop, no power in the house, blah, blah, blah. Boo-hoo, I'm crying. Yeah, well, anyway, I got cold. But I wasn't able to get a whole lot done getting a video together. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to introduce you to my very first car I ever got when I was 14 years old, and I still have it. Yes, still have it. You're going to see it here probably sometime this year. I'm trying to fix a spot for it to get it over here, but it is a 1970 Dodge Charger RTSE. I've got a lot of information on it. I got some old pictures I want to show you. So a lot of this video is going to be slideshow because I don't have video on the car right now. I will be getting a lot of video. We're going to end up doing a will it run and getting it here. I'm going to tell you all that in a minute. But I've got all the paperwork on the car. I'm going to show you some of that. You're not going to believe it. It's got 2 window stickers with it. We bought it from the original owner. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get started. You're going to like it. Thanks for coming back and thanks for watching. Okay, a little more setup on this. It's a 1970 Dodge Charger. Yes, I think you might like it. Something about it you might not like. Some of you might, some of you might not. Some of you will probably get comments like, how could you do that to the car and all that? But it is a General Lee, okay? Yes, it's 79. It's a 70 instead of a 69. But you'll see, the main reason I wanted this car, which was great, it was a godsend, a blessing, was because it had the saddle brown interior. And if you're a Dukes of Hazzard fan, the first 5 episodes are filmed in Georgia. And the first General Lee had the factory brown interior. You go back and look at them. The TV show now, this is from the 79 through the mid 80s. It had the brown interior. So we looked at a lot of Chargers, and this one had the brown interior. Yes, it was a 70, but the car was just perfect. It had 42 or 46,000 original miles. It was 10 years old. This was 1980. We went and looked at this car. I was 14. My stepdad talked to the guy about it, and he had just said best offer. And so my stepdad said, I'll give you $500 for it. And the guy said, no, somebody else already offered me $500, and if I'm going to take $500, I'll give it to him, blah, blah, blah. So we went home. I was about to lose my stuff, because it was perfect. It was a perfect car to do. I finally talked my stepdad into calling back, and he said, we'll give you $550 for it. The guy said, come and get it. We went out, it was in Lynchburg, which was probably, 25, 30 miles from where we lived. And we took one license plate off my stepdad's truck, and we rode over there with, my stepdad, my mom, and myself rode over in their Oldsmobile. I think you'll see that. You'll see that in one of these pictures too, a white Oldsmobile, 98 Oldsmobile. And paid him $550, put the plate on it, and drove it home. So it's a whole lot to all that. I think it's a great story. $550 for this car. And then we started working on it. But like I said, it only had I can't remember exactly. I want to say 46,000 miles on it. But it might have been more like 42. It was a mid 40,000 mile car, 10 years old. And I've got all the paperwork on it. He was the original owner, not only the original owner, but he ordered the car. He traded a 65 GTO in on it when he ordered it and picked it up. I've got all that paperwork. I'm going to show you that here. I'm going to show you pictures of the car. Just stick with me, okay? So I guess I'll start off with showing you some of the information I have on the car, okay? And you probably won't believe it, but you're going to like it, I hope. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. Please watch to the end, see what you think. Make comments if you like. Like I say, I'm going to be getting this car here in sometime this year, I'm hoping. And then we got to do a will it run and check everything out and do all this. But it is a garage kept car. The car has been in my parents' basement garage since 1981. We bought it in 1980. I guarantee you the car has not stayed outside of that garage for probably not even a week at a time. I used to go and get it and take it out and drive it. Sometimes I'd drive my daily driver that I had, and I would come in and raise the garage door and crank it up and take off on it, usually going out to drag race, street race, or something like that. And I remember my stepdad telling me that he'd tell my mom when he'd hear the garage door go up and that Charger fire up, that said, well, Mark's okay. He's just going to take your car out to rip it a little bit, and he'll be back in a little while. But usually that was about midnight or so, Anyway, I had a great time with it as a kid, 16, 17, 18 years old. And so, but the last time it was tagged, and tags are still on it, you'll see a picture, it was 1987. This is the last time it was tagged, and I only tagged it then to take it to a little car show in Alta Vista. Drove it around a little bit, and that was it, put it back. Then I went back in 92 or 94, I can't remember, and I cranked it up, took it to the end of the street and back, and the brakes were getting some real soft then, so I brought it back, put it in. Have not even cranked it since then, early to mid-90s. So we're going to have a whole lot to do here, but you're going to like the car. So let me show you some of the stuff that this man kept with this car that I now have. All right, and yes, now we are in my bedroom. I'm trying to get this video together. Like I say, it is Sunday. I'm trying to get this video to upload tonight, so you'll have it Monday, which is tomorrow for me. And if the internet doesn't go out, like I say, I've been out of power for over 3 days, and it's just been, it's been rough. But I wanted to show you some of this. I was going to do this as an little extra video, but now it's turned into the big thing. Now, this is a reproduction of the ads of the Chargers. 1970 Dodge Charger. That's the ad for that. This is a reproduction book. Charger parts book. All kinds of stuff in it. But it's a reproduction. I can't remember where I got it. Maybe Classic Industries or something like that. But everything else I have is original. What I have over here. All right, so I'll try not to bore you to death on it. But let me get a little bit out and do it. This is the invoice for the car, okay? I'll hold it up here where you can see it. It was John P. Hughes in Lynchburg, 1970 Dodge Charger, and it shows here where he traded a 65 GTO in on it, and the price is there. Some of the basic stuff on it. Pretty cool. And I've got both window stickers here. I'll pull them out and get probably get a picture of those too. Let me do that now. All right, now this is the actual window sticker. John P. Hughes. This is all the stuff this car has. And you get down to the bottom of the window sticker, and it says continue, okay? This is what's continued to. Now, it's not much on this one, but it shows what else it has. You come down to the bottom. There she is. $5,189.20. 2 window stickers. I have the build sheet up under the back seat. That is the actual sheet. I took it out years ago. I wonder I hadn't lost it. I'll show you some more of this other stuff here too. All right, I'm also going to say this too. Never laminate any of your documentation, okay? I put them in this book, and I got them in these sheets so you can take them out. It ruins the value of them. Ruins the value. Nobody takes it seriously when it's stuck to it laminated, okay? All right, I'm not going to take everything out of this book. I will show it to you. But I will take this out. Hey, this is it's just some of the stuff he kept with it. All kinds of stuff. Consumer information. Every little piece of junk that he had, which everybody throws right away. All these things, these little brochures, Chrysler Corporation, that goes in there. All these little things. Okay, thing where you can buy a Mopar boat. This is where this is a little piece that was on the key switch, a little cardboard tag on the key switch. And then where they try to sell you boats, Chrysler boats, all these things, all kinds of stuff. All this stuff he kept. Here's a note he made to order a service manual for $6, and here it is. This is the original service manual. Now you can get reproductions of these, and it's rough and raggedy because he had it and used it, and I used it. I built engines going by this, and it's, you know, it's the original service manual. You see where it's even got greasy prints where I check stuff. But it's the original one. He paid $6 for it. I think now you probably pay about $50 for one of these. Man, look how thick it is. I keep it in that Mopar bag. But I mean, this guy kept everything. Here's the original owner's manual. Let me get that out. I'll get that out. All right, now I'm telling you, this is not reproduction. This is original from the car. Okay? This is all the original. You can get the advertisements of the batteries. Now you can get reproductions of these. Because I've got one for my Roadrunner and stuff like that. Got one for the 74 Camaro, but this is the original one. Let's see, I was wondering if he wrote anything in it. Nope, I don't think so. And also, I have got every single inspection receipt. Here's the very first one. John P. Hughes. It had 5 miles on it. $2 for a 6-month inspection. It was inspected 4/21/70. I've got every single one of these up until we quit putting stickers on. Well, put it on the road in 87. I've got the 87 is the last one. I might say 88. You know how they do. But I've got every single one of them for every 6 months. That was back when it was still 6 months. I hadn't even gone to a year in Virginia. Got every single one of these. Because I even kept all that. And let's see, I'll show you this. This is something I wrote down. This is something I wrote down looking up stuff. See if I can get down here. Oh! All right, about the VIN number. So you can't always see it. But it tells you which letter, which number, what it means. So it's a Charger, it's a Special, two-door sports thing. My power's flicking now. I don't like that. 440 high performance, 1970. St. Louis, Missouri, it was made. And the production number. So I've got all this, and now I'm gonna show you the car. Okay, so now the first picture you're gonna see is gonna be the only one I can find right now. I know I've got more, but you got to remember these are pictures that were taken with the camera and you know, developed and all that. So I've got them somewhere. But some of these I found, I took pictures of with my camera, my phone. And so that's how I have some of these now. But you'll see that they're old Polaroids and regular, all this stuff. But anyway, the first picture you're going to see is the factory color. It is the cream. The 1970 color is cream. I always called it a cream yellow because it was like a real light yellow cream. Anyway, black vinyl top and saddle brown is what I always called it, interior. Now, I gotta remember what order I'm putting these pictures in, but I think the next one is gonna be, well, I'll put in a couple that right after we got it painted orange. Some I still got Kragers on it. It was a good looking car. I could have stopped there, but the whole point was to make a General Lee. So then I go into a picture where I'm sitting in it kind of like Bo Duke, you know, in the window, and you can see the roof of the car. That's where I had painted the red and the blue for the flag. And we were on our way to get Harold Bennett, a local sign painter, paint everything by hand and brush, to paint the stars and the stripes on it. He'd already done the General Lee and the 01, all that's hand painted by him. We got pictures of him doing that. And then I got another picture of when we brought it back, and I took a picture of him up in the yard, the way the thing comes up. Anyway, you're looking down on it, and if you notice, that's when the flag is done, okay? And it just got some various pictures here and there, and then most of the pictures after that are going to be of it sitting in the garage with dust all over it and all this. But let's get started. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this video. Kind of an introduction to the 70 Dodge Charger, General Lee. I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate you coming back and checking me out and seeing what's going on. I'm going to try it. We got some crazy weather right now, and they're calling for like 10 or 12 inches of snow this week, so who knows what is going to be. But hopefully next week we'll be back on a little bit more on the C10 Gasser project. But thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Just hit that little button. All right? If you subscribe, you won't miss it when I do come up with the more video on the Charger, which I'll be letting you know anyway, but subscribe anyway. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And come back to see me, and I'll be here, and I'll see you at the shop. Thanks again.